Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are knocking down them challenge coasters one after the other, if I may say so myself, in my humble honesty, because that is what we've been doing. Last time we have built the famous Gewürztraminer. And, well, it is anything but a shabby coaster. Look at that. Very high max speed, acceptable Gs, good drops, loops, and, well, pretty much everything you'd expect from a decent coaster. And all we need to do is build one last more coaster. But as we have established, we need some money for that. So what we need to do first is just check for any possible vandalism, and I'm on purposely over here letting the game running just so that we can generate more income. Not that that should come as any trouble for us, but I feel like it is a thing, of time. Also, the rain isn't particularly helping, though I guess some umbrella sales, does boost our money generated. Still though, another thing that I think we've tackled pretty well is the repair pathfinding stuff. And speaking about repair pathfinding stuff, you know what? Us being so big, we will add a mechanic. Because why not? I think we could use it. Also, by the way, did you... I guess this we can't compare this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it was actually making a profit till it started raining. Right, okay. So, yeah, we need to get a few ways of making money. So, before we can get to building the last coaster. So what we will do is we will take a very careful and considerate look at where we're gonna hook this one up to. Because we can't rush anything, no. the opposite, in fact. We need to be very delicate and precarious with where we build what, especially in our case, as planning is crucial. Can we? No. That's a shame. Can I? That does work. But then the game says, nah, I don't like it if you do that. I guess the only real option that we have here is to go down beforehand, which we can do over here. We'll flatten that. And then like this. And then how about if we... Can we... Yes. Now... Oh, that actually hooks it up. I think that ain't so bad for a queue for this coaster. Sure, we don't. I mean, it's not like we really need this to be really long or anything, but also I might want to go down like straight away, just so that we have an easy time getting the coaster actually built. Because otherwise, I think it would have been in the way. Also, and that's another thing. I want this no entry mine train. Oh, wait. The scenery was actually invisible. Only for a short moment, but it was invisible nonetheless. Yeah. Right. I do believe, though, that our one coaster, our last coaster, only needs, like... Or can only have one train, so it doesn't need... Oh, never mind. I can though. No. Never mind, this actually does need a safety mechanic. How bad are the... More than 4 hours! I mean, that's when the game stops counting. It just says, alright, yeah, it's bad, I know, it's more than 4 hours. Oh man, imagine... Well, the thing is though, it's kind of stupid, because the thing has been closed forever. So, I don't see how this could become bad, I mean, a coaster that's in operation, that needs regular maintenance. A coaster that has never done anything, why would that need any maintenance? But fine. Also, somebody did mention that perhaps the crash over here was because the mechanic that actually surfaces this coaster does not have, I believe, no, it's not you. Where is that mechanic? yeah, you actually don't have the exit in your path, you know, of the coaster. You only have the area around it. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether or not that makes any difference. As far as I know, but, you know, take it for what it's worth, that does not make much difference. But perhaps it could be, so we're just not gonna take any chances on future crashes, and we will play, you know, at the exit to the mechanics, zone now. Oh, wow. Shall we just slam down a few more easy rides over here? Just so that we can generate a little bit more money. I'm thinking the Haunting Mansion is an excellent idea, for example. I could easily cram that in over here. Or perhaps all the way over to the other side. Oh, perhaps not. What we could do is lower this stuff here. I think that's much more feasible. We'll lower this whole hill. There. And I think we can safely say that, you know, that is truly lowering it. And look at the space that we have all of a sudden. Bam. And then... Yeah. This is how we'll do it. And then all we need to do is just add in a path, which will also serve greatly for, you know, the repeat gas stuff. It's actually always the best to have your exits hooked up directly to the main path, and not have it be like a separate path with no entry thingies. This is like the ultimate setup, you know. It's just better for the flow of guests. Now, let me see here. $5 seems about right, and then just like that. Oh, of course we do need to name this now in German. I hadn't thought of that. Also, I see. Wait, no. I see two vomits there. You're mowing the grass. How about you go and clean that up? We don't want any vandalism popping up, you know, in our last stretch. Anyway, yeah. Why don't we call this their Apoka-Hause. Nothing to do with the German apocalypse, of course. Also, you are running empty right now. Yeah, I think you might have had your best time. 11,000 though, that's nothing to complain at, you know. Absolutely fine. Very good result. Now, as far as the vertical drop coaster, let's examine what we have over here. So it just goes down. I said it just goes down. And then I guess we just needed to go up, and then... Well, what we would really need is for it to go up. And then lift, and then do some cool shenanigans. I don't think it needs to... Ooh, what we could do is perhaps... see, we would need to have it travel all the way over here. What I would really love is for it to lift, go high, and then go through one of these curves of the bobsled coaster. That would be really cool, but if we won't be able to make it, I mean, that's alright. I think the best thing for us to do though is to just go compact style, and at least try and make sure that we go through this loop. We don't need to go through it that fast. We could perhaps even see if we can do a helix through this loop. That would be bonkers, man. Nothing is guaranteed though. So yeah, we have that sorted. You know what? Let's just start construction. Right, so I mean the speed on it will of course be pretty high. Where are we gonna lead this above ground? I think at least somewhere like over there. Yes. that means... we need it to be at least... But that ain't go... that would actually happen. I believe... Wait, can I... Alright, never mind. That will happen. I might have forgotten that this was an actual option with this coaster, you know, just having the very steep lift piece like the mouse coaster also has. Yeah, I might have forgotten that. Thing is though, we kind of do need the very high heights over here. So, this is crazy expensive, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a holding brake from drop at height 50. And then something like this. Seems about right to me. Now we are at height 32. I might want to add a few more height pieces towards this. Something like this. And this is, right now I'm just trying to aim. No, never mind. My aim is impeccable. Oh wow. The helix is real, I'm telling you. The helix is real. The thing is though, I haven't really thought about, okay, so now what? Let us find out the and now what. I don't want to go too much over here. I think what we should do is go up a little, have a very big drop, and then shoot out from this side over here. Can I? That should be doable, really. So long as we stay right next to this lift, you know, on the side, we should be able to shoot out of this cliff side here. Then do some cool weaving around. You know, and in the most ideal case, because I do want another holding thing for a lift, you know. I want like 3 of those or so. So what I'd really like is to go up. We should line ourselves up properly with some curvature. We could even go around this tower, you know. Have a track go around that twice. Oh wow, that's also some cool timings there with the 2 bobsleds. Yeah, so then we'll go around, you know, have another drop. We'll then weave through here a little. And then go up once more, perhaps even with a lift. You know, not really needed, but perhaps we'll go up with a lift. And then we'll see that maybe we'll go through this one or this one. Well, you know, one of these like almost loops. We'll go through. We'll have another drop. We'll do some curving about, and we'll return. Sounds to me like a multi-million-dollar plan. I don't think we'll even have the money to pull that one off, if I'm perfectly honest. I think we need more money for that. Before we jump to that conclusion, let us first see what we can achieve over here. Right, so what we can achieve over there is that... Yeah, that is what we can achieve over here. If I do the helix down large, it says no. Put the helix down small or large. Why is that? It says the roller coaster's in the way. It isn't really though. Yeah, might actually be. Coming to think of it. I'm pretty sure it is. Can I do a helix down small then? That definitely works. So... Oh, but that... Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Right. Now I need to get this to line up. Where are we building? I guess we do need a few more of these diagonal pieces. Oh, we actually go just below the curve over there, which I also think is a nice addition. And going this low also saves us on some money, because we don't build that high. Now, oh, that's actually just on the wrong piece. So this should line us up. And at the same time it doesn't. No. So I guess what we want is to go below that. So I guess what we really need then is for a steep drop to occur there. We can't go too low though, otherwise we'll run into issues with the terrain. Now let me see. I think theoretically speaking, we should do fine. Thing is though, I'd much rather... Yeah, no, we want to go gentle on this. Gentle, he says, huh? Yeah, gentle. That's the one thing I said. I guess we don't shoot out over here, but we might as well see that we just lurch down over here. I think that would be pretty dope as well. We could definitely try for something like that. Holding brake for drop. Well, there's at least... Wait, what? How is this not... Huh? Hold on a second. We are not partially... Huh? I don't know. Unless my eyesight is seriously deceiving... I think I might know actually what's the case over here. It's interesting. I never considered this. What could be the case over here is that we might need to twist this around. It could be that right now it will actually work. Sure seems like it does to me. Yeah, I see what's happening. And this... Wow, okay, so this actually, for me, finally solves one of the great mysteries of this coaster about why at certain times the vertical section wouldn't go into the ground. That's actually because below the track, you know, is the second height piece, because they're always too high. Huh. I was not aware of this mechanic. I am now, so I won't be taken by surprise by this anymore, but... Okay, that ain't happening. Neither is that. Neither is... That's still the roller coaster in the way. I don't know though, I have a feeling we might be running into the path. I wasn't far off with that. Also, let me just fix my view here, so that I can actually see where the F we're going. Okay, now I want to know like how we're lining up with the rest of it. Oh wait. Wait. Oh wait, no, that's actually... Oh, there's a tree in the way. I thought for a moment that the coaster had already popped out. Turns out that was not the case. Okay, if I lower this... Alright, seems fine to me. Now the speed on this one is like crazy. So also our original oh crap, I want that those. Our original plan, you know, of weaving through here kind of, I don't really know, not much is left, you know, not much of that plan is intact. But I do think that this is pretty dope, you know. We just go like crazy hard on this coaster here. Down and then up. Seems pretty cool to me. I mean, and the speed on it could actually be survivable. I mean, that's a pretty big thing, you know. Usually our coasters are a lot less survivable. Nah, I'm saying that, you know. Right now I'm making a fool of my own coaster building skills. I think that we usually build coasters that are pretty okay. Right. Maybe I want to go low over here, but maybe that's not the best course of action. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go through this one. And I'm looking at our budget, and I know that this ain't gonna be done right now. But what we're gonna do with this track is, and I think that's pretty cool, we're gonna curl around here, perhaps even shoot up through here. Yeah, and just, we don't need to go up vertical, but shoot up, then go down a little, coast down somewhat, and then make sure that we align ourselves over here, shoot down to the really low ends, and then we will shoot up over here. Right in front. And then we'll just work our way backwards. Sounds like a plan, if anything, you know, so we might as well. Yeah, let us see, what can we achieve over here? First of all, I think we might want to utilize the helix down large. I was afraid that that wasn't gonna happen. That certainly is, though. And if we then... Okay, I don't mind doing a little bit of terraforming for this. I don't mind doing a little bit more terraforming for this. Oh, and then it says in the way already. And here I was, hoping that we could get through here. Perhaps we don't need this one, actually. No, we do actually want to be like... Okay, this is just seeing if it's theoretically possible, you know, for us to conceive this. If I were to do something like this... If I were to do that, like, one earlier... Then it would be possible. If I were to do that after the big twist over here, though, then it's not possible. If I were to do this after doing it like this, though, then it would be possible. I might even go down like 2, just to have like the tiny dip in there. Look, and then we could just do something like this. Oh, and then we actually go below the... Oh, nice! Absolutely freaking amazing! Yeah! This is track design, ladies and gentlemen. How do we line up for this? Perhaps, yeah, I actually want to helix down large on this one. And then perhaps I want to go down with this one. We definitely should go down. We don't need to go down that much though. Enough to at least actually get below like these tracks. We'll then go up a little bit. What am I singing? Oh, I should. It's really a bad habit, you know, that I have. But the music in this game is just so good. Sometimes I just can't help myself. Also, we need to get back to height 21. And as much as I would love to do a drop before thingy over here, I think we would do a drop in construction temporarily and get ourselves some more money so that we can finish this coaster. Just to lay out the plans though, see, the issue that we have is that we come from this height, our speed is ginormous. Perhaps what we should do, instead of doing this twist, is just go up gentle. Make sure that we are at like, I don't know, height 30-ish. Then do another holding brake for drop. Then get up here. Weave ourselves through here and get back. It seems like the most proper course of action. But this, man, this track design that we have over here, this is interweaving like it's how it's supposed to be done. Also, this drop here I think is just badass. Honestly, that's just cool. So all in all, I think this coaster, even if we could like just, you know, say like, okay, zoop back to the thing, then it would already be a success. But we're not going to do that. Instead, what we'll do is we'll see if we can. I don't think we have this. Never mind. I was playing with my eyes closed, looking with my nose. Now, do we have like some swag, you know, to sell, like, I don't know, hats or something of the sort? I think that would really be a nice addition. Also, and we do have hats. I see that right there. We did not have exotic seafood. It would have been better to place that at the beach. You know what? We can still do that. We can place another one there just for the sake of it. What else can we do that will give us money like instantly right now? How about adjusting the pricing to... Wow, it's making good money. I've seen that perform worse, like on plenty of occasions. Yeah, and this coaster, man. Oh, it's our entertainer who is not doing a good job of entertaining. Do you need to be there? Yeah, you do. I don't like it. Man, I wish I could just assign zones to the entertainer. Honestly though, I feel like you would be better off only over here where the people are waiting the longest. Just walk up and down there, you know, and you'll be fine. Perhaps if I were to do it just like that, you would at least be able to go all the way up till there. Look, you got a Roman soldier there. Cheer for him. He's funny. He patrols up and down. Has no clue what he's doing. Has a smartphone as well, cause yeah, how else do you think those Romans got that smart? I don't know though, it seems like he's not able to move. Oh, never mind. He's performing an act and then everybody's just like, nah. Oh, that must be really good for your self-confidence, soldier boy. Nah, you can only walk up and down there. I guess I'm fine with that, you know. Okay, so then you know what? Let us actually do some terraforming over here, and let's get some fences out, right? I mean, it's really dangerous if you ever get yourself lost off the path. You could fall into all of these chasms, you know, with coasters and other dangerous stuff. Let us get this sorted. Let us make sure that the safety of our pixels, I mean our guests, is ensured here. You know, and fences ensure exactly such a thing. How about like we make like a very long fence all around this cliff? By the end of it, you know, we'll probably have enough money to get our coasters sorted. I know, very good strategy here, you know. Could be doing 1,000 other things, of which like 998 or so are more interesting. But I feel like this, you know, in terms of money-making efficiency, this is where it's at. Now, we don't actually need the rides visible, as all I want is this fence. I mean, if you ask me, you know, if I were to put an estimate around how much more money our coaster is gonna cost us, I'd say about 8 grand. That's, you know, a careful estimate, so it's a bit on the safe side. So I guess with like 5,000 currently, but we're generating a lot, so we should be good. But with like 5,000 currently, I don't think we'll run into too much trouble. It's not like we have a crazy amount of tracks planned for the rest of it anyway. It's only gonna go down and then swirl about a little bit and then go back to the station. I might have misplaced something there, but I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of hard to see. Well, look at this. Safety first. Safety for everything. think... Oops. I think we're almost there. I might want to change the view actually. This is like not making it that easy on ourselves. This is much better. Now that the music is fading, I'm already missing it. Wow. And that's the end of our cliff, or of our cove of dragons. Good. Okay. Yeah. So about our coaster, I think we've waited long enough. You know, we've done some, I don't know, minor stuff, and yeah, that's about it. Now we are currently lined up pretty solid. So I think if we go to like height 30 for this one. Maybe a little bit more. Height 32. I mean, this is all just extending it, because we're basically going up a little bit too early, but... yes! This is where we want to be. Holding brake for drop. And down. Down we go. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Now, how high do we... Oh wow, that's actually not far off. Okay. Currently we're at height 9, huh? I think what we should do is probably... Let's see if we can get away with this. Well, I don't... Never mind. I'm pretty sure that we won't get away with that. So we'll have to do it like this. Okay, never mind. And this is the way. And then probably over here we want a twist like this. Oh wow, we're actually at height 30, so we should barely make it up here. That's alright though, we'll drop down with like a... Actually, we can just go like boom. We can go hard on it. Okay. That's unfortunate, but I kind of was expecting that, so I'm not too, you know, well, terribly concerned about that. Perfect. Now, before we get back, let us just do one simple curve about here. I mean, that's the whole hallmark trait of our park by now, so we might as well, yeah, keep that a tradition in honor. And actually all that we really need to do is just drop down 1 in height. So what if we just do a helix down large, and then a helix down small, and then down, and then up to say height 23, and then oh okay, so I guess we unbank that. Oh really? Again, it's like the almost there. Done. Right, test and see how it's gonna be. I think that, to be honest, this is a bonkers mad ride. It's the last thing that we actually needed to complete, you know, for this to be a success. So if this has the ratings, then I think we'll insta finish the park. I don't know, we'll have to see. Also, one thing that I'm curious about to see just... Oh, yes! So apparently this whole very cool helix through the loop is 1/100th of an excitement point. Alright, I guess so, game, if that's the way you're gonna handle things. News. Oh yeah, the drop is real. 75 kilometers an hour. And then a little bit. And we might actually... Oh wow. I did not expect that to happen. No, but like I was saying, we might actually want to lower the first initial drop a little bit. It depends on how the ratings turn out, but I do have a feeling that perhaps we have a little bit too much speed. So if we shave off like one of the very high bits, that's not a terrible thing to do. Just saying. But yeah, this is bonkers, man. Also imagine you're falling and you're like, what, there's a cliff coming, and then you're just racing right alongside. Oh. Well, I guess that we did finish the park with an abysmal value. What is this? I mean, we have coasters and everything, and then what? I mean, what? Alright, now it's me who did it. Emerge, yes, the Ultra Tycoon. However, we're not done with this park because I want to see what the ratings are. I guess I don't need to change anything. This is a almost 9 in the ratings, which I think is showing that this was a very easy ride. If I were to, you know, give track design a very, well, you know, if I were to rate the tracks on track design only, let me say it like that, or phrase it like that. I think that the vertical coaster is one of the poorer tracks we've made. I think the bobsled one is bonkers, but this could have been avoided if we went down over here below the station return height and then helixed up our way to reduce speed. Now this could be avoided because I think this is a little bit overkill, but I think the Uber Ochtweg is like an absolute masterpiece when it comes to track design, and I also really like our steel roller coaster. The Mine Train coaster isn't bad, and the blue, the Rote Baron is also pretty cool actually, you know. That's definitely one of the coasters that I was like, wow, I actually hit it nail on, so even whilst I don't build this coaster that often, so. Anywho, you know, that's all me reviewing the park, whilst there is still work to be done, because this needs a name. This is, we're gonna call this the Endlosung. Not from World War II, no, it's not referencing to that. It is referencing to the fact that this is the last coaster that solved the park. There, you know. So, just to make that clear, don't get anything mistaken out here, you know, it's not referring to that. Now, the Endlosung, Lösung I think it is, so I made a typo here. But now that I got keyboard settings which allow for umlaut creation, I can actually fix this. Let's give this a respray. How about we go with black, and we go with white, and we go with... how about we go with red beams? I don't like the red beams. I also don't like the white beams. I also don't like the black beams. Gray? Never mind. I think that's what we need over here. Because with gas, it turns out that this is not working. So I guess this is all we need to keep it going. It's a bit poor though that we need, that we need to resort to that. But the Endlösung, yeah, derp. Even though the test ride, I mean, you've seen it, the test ride worked fine. Red cars, yes, red cars. So there we have it, you know. Now, there are two things we can do with this park. Or we do a massive time lapse on it, but if I'm honest, sure, there is some space over here, miles away from everywhere. Now, I have a feeling that even though there is space left over here, if we wanted to, we could. I have a feeling that this park is finished, it's done. It's running smooth. I mean, let us take a look at this. We make like almost 9,000 a month. This park is running like no other. I have a feeling we have finished it. We might be able to do some scenery, but that's minor, you know. I mean, we have the great fans. What else could we want? So, yeah, all in all, you know, I quite enjoyed this park. It was very nice with the different goals that we had, you know, the 5 coaster goal. I like that, you know, more Plix, And, well, you know, on to the next park, where I now already know that we are not going to use German lanes. Man, that was a chore, man. But I quite liked it, so, yeah, see you next time, when we're gonna play the next park in Rollercoaster Tycoon. Ciao.